Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the time period of April 1st to April 30th, 2019. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining on My News Lightwork. And what's new on my channel, if you're new or you have already been here for a long time already, what's new is Keys to Akasha. The acronym for that is KTA. Keys to Akasha is a section of my channel where I cover news, I cover politics, I cover celebrity passings, celebrity news, etc. If you have inquiries about that part of my channel, do not hesitate to send me a direct message on here or any of my other social media outlets. Okay, for a private reading, please send me an email only. Okay, so let's see what energies are coming through for you for April. All right, let's see what's going on, Gemini. Something's going on here with losing favoritism, but I'm gonna get there in 1 second. Okay, it was coming through really strongly, so I was like, why? Either gaining favoritism or losing it. It just depends on what's going on. Okay. But then why am I losing favoritism? So something is extreme with favoritism. Okay, so either it's like in a class, it's in a workplace, it's in a relationship, whatever, friend group. Something's going on with losing favoritism, but they're trying to obtain. So you're trying to obtain some type of you're trying to obtain the favoritism that you have already, or you're trying to add on to that, or there's the reason into why you're doing that so hard is because there's something going on with competition and competing with people in the workplace or competing with subconsciously competing with people in other environments and family and whatever and workplaces and schools and whatever it is. But stop doing it. So maybe you should stop doing that. Maybe something is causing you to lose sleep, or something that's causing you to not be productive as well. There's that energy, like you're really obsessed with obtaining for some of you, or whoever I'm reading for, there's this need to obtain, either like be mindful of your work ethic. That's one, but also like you're really trying. It feels extreme or it feels heavy in a sense where you're trying to obtain favoritism somewhere, and it's like it's getting to the point, it's so bad. Bad in the sense where you're working really hard to obtain it, yes, but it's getting to the point where like you're losing sleep, or it's starting to interfere. I keep getting it's starting to interfere with you psychologically, and doing that and obtaining the favoritism, and you're working really hard to do it, and something is becoming something that you're doing, or something's going on here with nervous behavior. So maybe you may be developing, or you already have a nervous behavior because of the heavy need to constantly obtain favoritism, or you're subconsciously doing that, or you're subconsciously competing with people in a workplace, in a family, in a relationship. Just depends on how that resonates with you. Okay. Sorry. And something is not even as bad as you think. Maybe something, I don't know, for some reason there's this feeling, you're like, I need, I need this job. I need to be at the top. I need, like, there's forcing that. So you're forcing that for some reason. Like the way I'm saying it is the way you're saying it, but you're doing it inside of your mind or something. You're like, I need this. I need to get this done. I need this. Something is frantic, but other people are noticing that some type of behavior that you have with favoritism or being on top, staying on top, whatever it is, or competition. People are starting to notice that something is becoming really out there with you, with that, but there's a laughing act. So people are starting to notice that you're doing that. Because noticing that you're doing it and they're laughing at you with this kind of feeling, but it's not funny. So whatever you're something going on with ADHD. So but either you were diagnosed with it, or you have adult ADHD, or you were something's also going on here with psychosis. So there's something's going on with psychosis and something's going on with ADHD, and it could be a combination of the two. Something is going on there. That's why I said, the subconscious and maintaining the favoritism and the competition and the needing to be on top is starting to take over it's starting to take over your life or someone else's life with this kind of feeling here. But something is going on with psychosis, but developing that. The heaviness with the favoritism and the competition, the subconscious activity and the franticness with trying to maintain life, or something's going on there. It's something's going on with developing a psychosis, or something's going on with ADHD, or having adult ADHD, or you have a child that somebody has ADHD, but don't see. So you may not see that you have ADHD, or a fire sign sees. A fire sign sees that you have ADHD, or something is changing. So it's like some type of psychosis with not sleeping because of the competition, and you're thinking about the competing, and you're getting up and you're like, this person is better than me, and I can't have that happen. The fire sign is annoyed. Whatever fire sign you have tied to you, they're annoyed because they're starting to notice that you're having this extreme anxiety. You're having extreme anxiety in the workplace, in a family, in a school, but something is extreme, and it's coming out with this kind of feeling. But it's giving you recommendations. So when your friends or a family member or coworker, someone may be giving you a recommendation. Again, a personal partner is doing that. Your lover is doing that. Your lover is giving you some type of recommendation. They're telling you to see a psychotherapist. Someone is telling you to go see a psychotherapist. Or you're telling someone to go see a psychotherapist. It just depends on what's going on. But something is extreme about competition. Something is extreme about being on top. Whatever it is, losing it, maintaining favoritism, whatever it is. The high priestess is here, that is underneath, by the way. By using intuition about your mental health, using your intuition about your health, period. That's why the high priestess energy is underneath. But I don't need. So you could be in a situation where your partners or bosses or family members are telling you that I keep getting psychosis and ADHD and whatever it is. Either you are using your intuition that a family member is dealing with this, or a fire sign is dealing with this. That, like I said, fire sign. Either they think that you need that, or you think that they need that. It could go both ways for whoever I'm reading for with this kind of feeling here. But you're like, I don't need it, or I don't think I need it. But there's unsureness I keep getting like ADHD or psychosis. Okay, so maybe somebody may be trying to tell you, I think somebody, this is like you're hanging out with your friend. This is an example, and you have really like fidgety or like really sporadic behavior, but you don't see something that you're doing. You don't see that is given is there's remnants, or there's something that you're doing is looking like ADHD to somebody, or it's looking like it's something, the way you're moving is looking like psychosis or whatever it is. But you're like, I don't need it, but to take the recommendation. So there's an element where you should take the recommendation. Something is hurtful, like maybe something's going on with family, like other family, but that's why they schemed. So your family may have schemed you. Like your family, there's an element where your family schemed you, or your family somehow they separated themselves from you. But I keep getting ADHD. So your family, okay, I see what's going on here. This is really deep. I'm gonna try to break it down as interestingly as I possibly can. So but the not knowing or the not seeing that the ADHD or psychosis is there. It's like that's why I said I'm not seeing. That's why the high priestess is here. The not seeing it, but cause family to leave you, but the way you were interacting with your family or friends or coworkers, but distancing themselves. So they're distancing themselves from you because you have like some form of psychosis, or you're developing that, or you have like a what do you call it? You have some type of ADHD is going on with you. And it's people that they're distancing themselves from you. So either it's in a family, in a workplace, whatever. But the not seeing is like, you think that's normal. You think something that you're doing, it doesn't have to be any of those things. It doesn't have to be ADHD, or it's like something that you're doing repetitively. You think something that you're doing repetitively, period, you think is normal, but other people are starting to observe that, something is interesting here, or something is changing, or something, that's why people are like distancing themselves, or that's why fire sign energy is like, they're giving you recommendations to a therapist or whatever it is. That's why I said something is hurtful that a family is doing, but I keep getting not seen. So the reason, like you're confused into why people are separating themselves from you, or either being closer to you or separating themselves from you. It just depends on what's going on. But they could be coming closer to you to help you with therapy or something physical or health or whatever. That's why I said using the high priestess energy underneath, being that it is your health or some part of your health that needs to be evaluated. But it's like you're coming to the realization that that is the reason that somebody is distancing themselves, or family, friends, whoever, or they're coming closer to you to help you. It just depends on what's going on. That's what a high priestess is here, and you're like, I don't need it. Could be like, somebody may see that. That's why I said work ethic from the beginning. If it's not anything going on, like mentally or physically, whatever, but someone could be like coming to you and they're like, either it's something that's going on with you, like the way, some type of move that you have during the day, and someone is coming to you, do you need help? Do you need tea? Do you want whatever it is? Like they're doing that to you, and they think that something that's going on there. I don't need it. I don't need the help. But the intuition is not seeing that. The intuition is the high priestess underneath. Is like, why are these people coming to me with this kind of recommendation? Why are people coming to me with this, telling me I need this kind of help in this area? You think whatever it is you think you're doing that is okay, it's not okay, or it's like some type of behavior that you have that you don't see that you have. Just depends on what's going on there. The starting point has the Knight of Cups energy there. It could be water sign energy, but I was getting a Cancer, so a Cancer could be coming in to help you. A Cancer is coming in to help you, but something is emotionally deteriorating. So something is emotionally deteriorating in you. But I can't help her. I can't help him. So it may be a Cancerian female or whatever, Cancerian male, female, some water sign that they keep coming in to get your help. But I need help also. So I also need help. But this energy doesn't see that you also need help, but they also need help. And they're coming. This is like, you need help with something. That's what an intuition, you need help with something. You do or you do not. This element keep calling you. They keep calling you all the time because either they need help or they need help from you, and you can't help them because you need help for yourself, or they're rushing in to help you. It just depends on what's going on. I don't need it. So I don't need it. I don't need it. But you do. So this element is like, you do. Just listen to her. Just listen to him. You should just listen to a water sign. They could be parents, coworkers, friends, whatever. You just listen to a water sign. You don't want to listen to a water sign. But that's why they're not around. So the fact that you don't want to listen to a water sign, that's the reason into why they're not around, vice versa. Or they were not listening to you, but they keep coming around. There's that. But stop doing that. So a water sign needs to stop doing that with you, because they're not picking up the hints that you're seeing someone else, or you don't want to be with them, vice versa. Or they keep coming in with, this could be a situation here where you may need help. Yes, you may need some type of help somewhere in life, something there in your life or your job or your family. Somebody may be just coming in and tell you, I'm going to help you. You're like, I don't want your help, because intuitively this energy also needs help. You're like, how are they going to help me if they cannot help themselves with the water sign energy here? And you're like telling them to stop doing that, or they're telling you to stop, they're telling you to stop downplaying some type of help that they're trying to give you as well. So it just depends on why that element is there. 3 of Cups energy for what you're waiting on. But I'm going to listen to. So something is working with a water sign that's coming in and trying to help you, vice versa. They're like, I'm going to listen to you. It could be a 2-way, 3-way situation. It could be like the conversation that you're having with coworkers, with family members, with sisters, with whoever, siblings, whatever the scenario is here. Okay. So they're like, I'm going to listen with the 3 of you. You don't want to look bad to friends. You don't want to look bad to, I get a therapist. You don't want to look bad to a therapist. You don't want to look bad to coworkers, classmates. You don't want to look bad. That's why that high priestess energy is there. But why didn't they tell me? So a water sign energy didn't tell you that something, a water sign, I get a Libra said something about you. And a Libra like element may have a male, female, whatever. A Libra element says something about you behind your back, or a water sign is relaying to you something that a Libra said, or you're telling a Libra something that a water sign energy is trying to offer you, vice versa. But what did he say? So it could be a Libra that's a dude, or a water sign guy, whatever. So what did he say? What did she say? But I'm embarrassed. So I get a professor or like a doctor or like whatever, somebody or supervisor, somebody said something to you like behind, either I feel like the water sign is relaying, the water sign energy is relaying that to you. They're the ones that are rushing in to tell you what a professor said, what a boss said. They're the ones, our father, our parent, they're the ones that are rushing in to tell you something that somebody said. But it's not true or it's not fair, whatever. That's where the gossip is coming from with the Three of Cups. So either a Libra said something about you, like something's going on with you. A Libra said something about your work ethic, or a Libra said something about your sporadic behavior. That's why I said the High Priestess is here. That's why I said the High. But talking to Capricorn, so either the High Priestess could be showing up like a Capricorn energy or a Libra energy, whatever. A Libra knows something as well. So a Libra, excuse me. A Libra knows something that's psychologically. A Libra knows something that is going on with you psychologically, or you know something about a Libra, that you know something psychologically is going on with a Libra, and that could be where the gossip is coming from. But you're sharing that with a water sign. You're sharing that with a Capricorn. Just depends on what's going on. Three of Cups energy. But when I said Three of Cups energy, it likes Capricorn. So either Libra likes Capricorn, you like a Capricorn. Some external water sign, Cancerian, whatever the water sign energy is, those elements like you, they like Capricorn energy. That's what you're using it. Oh, I see what's going on. Something that is bringing me back to the favoritism again. So something's going on with favoritism, like in a workplace, a family, a friend group, and it's kind of like a Libra-like element. I overheard a Libra overheard something that you said. A Libra overheard something that you said about a water sign. There's that, the water sign is relaying that to you, or a water sign is relaying to you some type of thought that a Libra has about. I had a Capricorn. A water sign is relaying to you some type of thought that a Libra has about a Capricorn, or the water sign is telling you something that a Libra said about you with the Three of Cups energy there. He likes him or her, or he likes me, whatever. He or she likes me, whatever it is. Three of Cups energy. Something is strange or weird or gross or whatever it is. It's something that is interesting about some type of connection between a Libra and a water sign energy, and you and the Capricorn energy. So this the High Priestess energy is kind of like, I keep getting losing favoritism. So the High Priestess energy is thinking that you're losing favoritism. You know, you're thinking that somebody else is losing favoritism. No, I am. So for some reason you feel like you're losing favoritism, and I see what's going on here. But it's subconsciously comparing yourself to a coworker or a classmate, whatever it is, and you're sharing that with a water sign. But I keep getting, every time I say that, a water sign is telling you what a Libra said. So either a Libra said something about you, and I see a Libra could be comparing you to a Capricorn behind the scenes. There's that. That's why the water sign energy is coming in. But what did they say? What did he or she say? This could be happening in a job, in a school, wherever the setting is, or a family. You know, there's a lot of cups here. It could be family. I feel more so like it's your workplace or a school that I get betrayal, that some type of betrayal is happening. So the water sign could be your friend. That you're saying they're trying to help you, but they can't help themselves. There's that energy as well. But something is also they're trying to help you with something that you have with ADHD or some type of sporadic behavior or psychosis. They're trying to help you with these things. But something's going on with a Libra in the workplace or in a school, and the water sign energy heard something that the element said, heard something that a Libra said about you. But I get disgusted. So you heard something, the water sign is relaying to you something they heard a Libra said about you, and you're disgusted, or Libra said for whatever level of disgusted you're feeling like. So either it's disgusted in a bad way, or you're disgusted. I keep getting losing. You're disgusted because you feel like you're losing favor. This could be a situation here but I get subconsciously comparing yourself to someone. So it could be Capricorn, it could be water sign, Libra. I feel that Libra is the one that's doing the comparisons in the water sign. You hooked up to listen to like a side conversation, or to listen or stand by a door and relay that information to you. But that's how he or she really feels about me. So how you're finding out how a Libra really feels about you, or a Capricorn, or you're finding out how a water sign really feels about you, or the water sign is relaying to you what a Libra said about some type of comparison between you and a Capricorn, about some type of comparison between you and a Cancerian energy. Just depends on what's going on. But I get relaying when I say Cancer. So a Cancer is relaying that information to you. Some water sign is relaying that information to you. But should I change classes? Should I leave classes? Whatever it is. This opposition with leaving school, or you feel like you want to leave school. I get because of them. You feel like you want to leave school because of like family members, friends, or some type of comparison that a professor is making behind the scenes with two students, you being one of them, or it's a boss that is comparing you to another coworker. And Capricorn could be the other coworker, but she's better. So when I say Capricorn, something is better about the Capricorn energy, whether a coworker, family member, whatever. Something is better about the Capricorn, and that's where the comparisons are coming from, the family, workplace, or someone's going on with being a student. So you are a student or someone is a student, Capricorn water sign, you're students, or these are colleagues, co-workers that can't stop talking about each other or each other's issues, whatever it is. But I keep getting Libra knows. So when I said Libra knows something or a Libra has some type of thought about you that a water sign, okay, I see. This could be a situation here where a Libra, like whoever the Libra is, could be a boss, could be like a supervisor, could be a dad, whatever. A Libra has a very close relationship with a water sign for some reason, or they do business together. But you're close to the water sign, and you're asking the water sign high priestess. You're asking the water sign energy. I get health. What did the Libra say about your health? What did the water sign say about? Are the water signs coming in to help you with something with your health, or you want to know? Or Libra said something about your health to a water sign. But stop relaying. So you could be telling the water sign energy to stop relaying some type of secretive information. I get tears. So maybe you're crying over that. But it's crutching on to Capricorn. So you may be crutching on to a Capricorn. You're not sharing that something there. You're not sharing that with a Capricorn, but he or she knows that already. Right? Subconscious favoritism. So something's going on with a Capricorn and so, like something is subliminal or something is subconscious with the Capricorn. That's why I said the favoritism, losing or gaining favoritism with that element. But she's more. This could be a situation here where, like in a workplace or a school, where a Capricorn is being favored over you, or you over them. Whatever. I'm not. You're not being favored over a Capricorn. You're not being. But it's taking place. So either you're taking the element's place, or they're taking your place. That's what you're gossiping with a water sign energy about. That's what a Libra said. So, I see what's going on here. That's what some energy said. A Libra said that. I get behind a door, or they said something. They said something. They really like something's going on. They really like a Capricorn. It's what you're talking with a water sign energy about. They really like. They can't understand. So a water sign doesn't understand, or you don't understand why a Libra likes Capricorn so much. But she's pretty. So a Capricorn is really pretty, or you're pretty, or water sign. Somebody is pretty. But that's why he likes. That's why he or she likes is a Libra dude, whatever, Libra female, whatever. That's why they like that element so much. But wants to be closer. So either they have these feelings with you and they want to be closer to you, or they have those feelings that are the water sign. You hooked up the water sign, or the water sign was just with that element. The water sign was just with a Libra, and the Libra, the Libra is like talking about how pretty a Capricorn energy is. Like they want to sleep with. So something going on with a Libra wanting to sleep with a Capricorn. This could be a situation if it's not like a water sign energy, if it's not an external water sign, that's you. This could also be shown up as you rushing in to tell a Capricorn something, or rushing in to tell a water sign energy something. But I keep getting Libra said. So it has something to do with Libra's words or some type of feeling or compliment that a Libra had, like sexual. A Libra has some type of sexual comment, but not has or feeling, and they're not telling you. You have that information yourself, High Priestess. You have that information yourself from a water sign, or just by yourself, like creeping because you were creeping around somewhere. And you heard something, or a water sign was creeping around somewhere and they heard something and they're relaying it to you. That has something to do with you, or some type of crazy conversation about you, or a Capricorn energy, for good or for bad. Every time I say Capricorn, he really likes. This could be a Libra that's a guy. He or she really likes. That's where the disgusted energy is coming from. That's why you're crutching onto a Capricorn energy, because liked by a professor. That element is very liked by a professor, very liked by your boss, very liked by a family member, whatever the situation is there. That's why you're crutching on to them, or that's why you're being subliminal or rude. Maybe that's why you're being rude to them all of a sudden, vice versa. I feel like you're being rude to them for whatever reason, either like online, but you're being rude to somebody because you feel like you need to be rude. You feel like you need to be rude to someone because that's why I said the favoritism and things, or and the psychosis and the whatever. Maybe you could have that kind of issue going on, and it's like you there's a thinking that like a professor or boss supervisor that you think that you have the upper hand with them, but that's not the case. So either you went by some type of room and you heard something, you hooked up a water sign, heard something, and they're relaying it to you. I thought I was the favorite. So you thought you were somebody's favorite, a professor, a boss, a father, a mom, a dad. You thought you were somebody's favorite. I'm not. You're like, I'm not. Or is a water sign is telling a water sign energy, but being compared to Capricorn as well, or they're being compared to a Capricorn, and the water sign energy is the one that's coming in, and they're telling you something that a Libra said. And they're also disgusted. This could be a situation. That's why I said the scheming and those kind of things. So this could be a situation here where, like if it's like a workplace setting, and a boss is like having a meeting with you in a water sign, and it's like and a Capricorn, but in the scene or while everybody else is there, it's like they're really playing a good game, and they're showing you in the water sign energy more favoritism than the Capricorn or something like that. But it's like when the class is over or when the work day is over, like maybe you're like lingering around, or water sign is lingering around a little bit longer, and someone is hearing that they're disgusted by. They're hearing something that they're disgusted by. So either it's work ethic, somebody liking somebody else. Somebody's trying to play that they don't like a coworker, or they're not really, or they don't have, or they subconsciously don't favor them over you, vice versa, whatever it is. But they really like somebody else over you. You think you have favoritism. Water sign thinks they have favoritism, but they really don't. But why would he lie, or why would he or she betray us this way, or betray me this way? But getting Capricorn out the way. So maybe you feel like you want to get Capricorn energy out the way subconsciously, like something is going on there, or you want to, I don't know, something's going on there. The present has the 8 of Wands energy, but traveling to a fire sign, or you're just traveling, period. That's what. But I'm going to have to. So you're thinking that you're going to have to travel. Like a deceptive workplace, where you're deceiving a workplace or a school, or you're trying to you're trying to do to get somebody's attention. You're trying to do something major to get someone's attention. So either it's a Capricorn, it's a water sign. I don't feel like you're trying to get a water sign energies. I feel like you're trying to get away from a water sign. I don't necessarily feel like you're trying to get their attention that badly. I feel like they're more so trying to be helpful with something that you have going on. But you're subconscious comparing yourself to someone, and it's like I want to leave, but the forcing to leave, or the feeling of wanting to leave, is like you want someone to beg for you to stay. So either you want a Capricorn to do that, water sign to do that, fire sign to do that, Libra, you want someone to do that. You want hands and knees. You want Libra to be on your hands and knees. You want them to be on their hands and knees for you. They're not going to do that. So a Libra's not going to do that with you. You think they're going to do that with you, but they're not. I keep getting likes Capricorn. Something is extreme with a Libra liking a Capricorn, and they see that I am working for your attention. They see, or they subconsciously see, that you're working for their attention. 3 of Cups energy. That's what you're talking to classmates and friends and coworkers about. But that's why they don't talk to her. So it could be Capricorn female, water sign female. Whatever. They don't talk to someone doesn't talk to someone. You don't talk to a Capricorn. Other girls or guys somewhere don't talk to a Capricorn, but they're jealous. So they don't talk. Somebody doesn't talk to a Capricorn because they're jealous of the Capricorn. But the reason for that is because the Libra, or some Libra energy, or fire sign, some energy is favoring them, but you're thinking, or those other elements are thinking that they're better than Capricorn. Other elements think that they're better than Capricorn. So a Libra is temporarily giving them favoritism. A Libra is giving those other girls or guys temporary favoritism in the workplace, in a school. They're temporarily doing that, but behind the scenes, they're really falling in love with someone else that is in the same workplace, in the same school, class, whatever it is. I'm annoyed. You're annoyed by that. But tell Capricorn something. So maybe you should tell a Capricorn energy something, that you're leaving, that you want to leave, or you want to take them with you somewhere. But Libra keeps looking at them. That's what you're annoyed by. In a workplace, a home, a family, whatever the setting is that it applies to. You're annoyed that air sign, and that you're annoyed that a Libra is doing that. An Aquarian is as well. So you may like an Aquarian, you like the Libra, whoever they are, supervisors, friends, boyfriends. But they're looking at you're in competition with. They're looking at someone that you're in competition with. You're literally like outwardly in competition with, or subconsciously in competition with. And Libra can't stand that the Libra cannot stand that you are in competition with somebody. They can't stand that you're doing that. They're noticing, or they get sporadic behavior. Like something's going on with your behavior in a workplace or school. Something's going on with your behavior, and a Libra is like they behind the scenes, they're like, this girl is working really hard for my attention. This guy is working really hard for my attention. Wow, I'll just give it to him or her for right now, and then when she's out, when she's not here, or when they leave, I'm gonna drool and I'm gonna talk about my plans and things that I want to do with a Capricorn. Or I'm going to expose, I'm going to share, I'm going to vent with someone about how I feel about a Capricorn, or I really want a Capricorn, or I really favor a Capricorn. And that's what's annoying you. So could be a situation here. That's why I said this could be a situation. You're in the workplace, and it's like, your boss is like, damn, you're doing a good job. You're doing a bomb ass job, and they're giving you candy and they're buying you food and whatever. But they know that they know that you have some type of like ADHD, or they know that you have some type of like, they're trying to be delicate with you, because they're starting to realize, or they do realize that something's going on with you, either like neurologically, or with your health, or they're starting to notice that, or they notice that. So they're trying to be nice to you. So they're waiting till you leave so that they could converse. I really want to work with. They're waiting till you leave so they can converse with someone that they really want to work with, or they're conversing with someone else about someone else that they really want to work with. I get deception when I said that. So something is deceptive about that, and embarrassing, and tears and sadness. Wow. Whatever the situation, family, workplace, job, school. The Magician is in the future, but I need to use. You're thinking that something is expiring, though. Something is expiring with some type of mystical ability that you have, or the fact that you want to use spells, you want to do whatever it is, or whatever the situation is. You feel like you need to use something mystically. That's why the Magician is in the future, or prayer, or whatever it is. But not working. So when I say prayer, something of prayer is not working, some type of mystic energy or spellcraft, whatever you're trying to do, to keep yourself above someone, or to keep yourself being favored, something about that is expiring, or it's not working. But why isn't it? You don't understand why something is not working. Someone is really strong or powerful around you, so it could be a Capricorn, water sign, Libra, someone breaking. A Libra is breaking something that you're doing mystically. A Libra, but wants to. Oh, I see what's going on. This is very mystical. It's becoming mystical now. What I'm going to say. There's a situation here where aware that you're doing something mystically. A Libra is aware that you're doing something mystically in a school, in a workplace, and wherever the setting is. They're aware that you're doing that. A Libra is aware that you're doing that mystically, so they're tired. They're tired of you doing that to keep yourself above someone. So whatever you're doing mystically, like to keep yourself above someone somewhere, or they subconsciously notice that you're doing that subconsciously. So they're tired of Capricorn. They're tired of seeing you doing that to a Capricorn. And they like the Capricorn. So what's happening is that they're breaking whatever mystical energy that you're trying to do to keep yourself above somebody, or to break some type of competition-like thing that you're doing. They're trying to break that. They notice that you're doing something mystically to keep yourself. They notice that you're subconsciously doing it. You're doing that. But they're breaking it because they want to be closer to someone else that they really want to work with. Well, I didn't know that this was happening. So there's an element here where stop doing the mysticism, or stop doing whatever. No, you should stop doing that. But it's not working. So something that you're trying to do mystically is not working. It has something to do with maintaining favoritism, obtaining favoritism, competitive stuff, being above someone, whatever. Something is dwindling or not working there anymore because of a Libra. It's not, something is expiring because of a Libra somewhere, wherever the Libra is. Your instincts because they want to be with somebody else, and they notice that you're doing that to keep them bound with you or something. 6 of Wands energy is in the instincts, but traveling with fire sign. That's why the 8 of Wands is in the present. You need to travel. You're thinking that you're very sure about some type of travel that you're doing with a fire sign, and it could have something to do with mysticism. but need to be stronger. You're traveling with the fire sign because the fire sign is know someone that can help you out mystically, or this could be you're traveling to like a babalowo, babaloa. What do you or you're traveling to like someone who does Santeria. You're traveling to someone, a priest. You're traveling to a church. But it has something to do with you and favoritism and ADHD in the workplace and whatever and someone trying to play you. So Libra's doing that. Water sign, somebody's doing that. The water sign is the relayer about how somebody really feels about you, but you don't notice. So you're traveling with a fire. You're taking a fire sign Energy's recommendation from the beginning. Like I said, I think you need this, that, and the third. Because you're subconsciously doing this, that, and the third, and somebody is noticing that. A boss is tired of seeing that. So a boss is trying to be delicate with you because they notice that you have these kind of behaviors going on. So the fire sign energy is coming in and they're like, come with me to the doctor, come with me to this doctor, come with me to this. The magician doesn't have to be mystical. The magician could be like what do you call that? It could be like a grand mason or something, or whatever the magician energy is. A Libra is a grand mason, some type of mason. Like they are some whatever seat they are fall in, whatever seat they fall in the ranking of masonry, that they are that. I keep getting likes Capricorn. They like a Capricorn. They would prefer that somebody is more sane. Someone sees like a Capricorn to be more sane than you. A Libra sees a Capricorn energy to be more sane than you for some reason, and it can have something to do with the ADHD and the psychosis and the competitiveness, and that they may feel like a Capricorn doesn't need to do that. Water sign, somebody doesn't need to do that. Someone doesn't need to do that, and you're doing it to the extreme and losing sleep and things. So a fire sign that is your partner or lover or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever the fire sign energy is, they're taking your hand. You're like, come on, let's go add on. You're on E, so let's go add on some energy into your whatever, so that you won't feel insecure. So they're trying to help you so you won't feel insecure about something. Wow, they're trying to help you in this way. Mystically, they're trying to take you to a Grand Mason, or they're trying to get you to get some type of Masonic baptism, or some type of whatever the situation is, whatever whatever the spiritual the construct is, whatever you're trying to do to help yourself out, so that someone won't like triumph over you somewhere. But you don't notice. The only reason why. That's why I said the not noticing. The only reason why you're starting to realize something is something that professor said. You're overhearing something that professor said, but it's because of a water sign, or it's because of yourself that you decide to listen somewhere, or something that a boss said. Something that the boss said to another coworker, another friend, whatever, or friend groups, whatever the setting is here. Well. The accomplishment has the 3 of Pentacles energy. The should I work with? So you're thinking you should just work with an earth sign instead of competing with them so crazily. You should just work with them. I don't want to. So a water sign is telling you just work with them. A fire sign is telling you just work with them. But is she gonna like criticize me, or is he or she gonna criticize me or look down upon me? You think I keep getting subconscious. You think that someone is gonna do that to you? But more powerful. Someone is more powerful than you, and so for whatever reason. So it's like gonna work. Whatever the situation is, you think that you're saying that someone, a Libra sees that someone is more powerful than you. A Libra sees that somewhere. A Libra, whatever, male, female, a Libra is noticing that's happening. A Libra notices that. That's why they're looking at you, or they're looking at someone, and they see that they're noticing, but something is really physical about your competing with someone. So it's like you're going really. This is like you, like somebody, like for example, a Libra asks you a simple question in a workplace. A Libra asks you like a simple question, and it's like the Capricorn is there. So, but you're doing like you're going through hoops, or you're elongating, you're exaggerating some type of simple question. Like is the side like for example, is the sky, like you're right next to the Capricorn, Libra's the boss, and the Libra is like, what color is the sky? And you're like it's blue, and then it has like these lines of red hues and whatever extraness that you're doing, and the Capricorn is like the sky is blue. As simple as that. Some type of extraness that you're doing over someone else, and a boss is noticing that, a professor is noticing that, and they're talking about it behind your back. Wow. The spiritual self has your energy here. I need to be more something. So maybe I talking about some. You need to stop talking about something, or you need to be careful with gossiping. That gossip that you're doing with a water sign or a fire sign. You need to be careful or relate with how you gossip with people. Period. But can't hide from Capricorn. So you can't hide from a Capricorn energy, like thoughts, feelings, motives, feelings, whatever. How you feel about them are something that you know about a Libra. Something that you heard yourself that a Libra said about them. Good or for bad, they said some good or for bad about them. More so good. They said something more so good about you, or I feel like they think something's going on with you, but I feel like they think that they like a Capricorn. They do or they do not, whatever. But thinks that they would be good with something, or they think that they will be good doing something. I mean, that's why the Three of Coins energy is there. They think that maintain. A Libra thinks that a Capricorn energy would be good with maintaining something in a workplace, like maintaining it, whatever that means, maintaining a group, facilitating a group, whatever it is. They feel like they feel like you would be good doing that. But something is sporadic with you. So they whatever it is, but observing you. So people are observing you in workplace, a class. People are in family. People are observing something that you're observing. Whatever the setting is, people are observing you. People are observing you. Your professor, your whatever. You don't have to be extra to just have this is a situation here, but like somebody just being really extra. They don't need to be extra. So either you're trying to say that about Capricorn, trying to say that, or someone is saying that about you, or you feel this way about yourself. But the reason into why you're like that is or for whoever, or you're just doing that on your own. But for somebody here, it has something to do with ADHD and psychosis. But you don't notice that you have that, or someone doesn't notice that they have that kind of issue. Or you're just comparing and competing with someone, and boss is annoyed, supervisor annoyed, professor is annoyed. Whatever. Your mentality has a 9 of Wands energy. She could help. So a fire sign female can help you. Could be a Leo, Sag, whatever fire sign female can help you. A fire sign energy can help you. The 9 of Wands being that it is your mentality. You're thinking that you're gonna have to defend some type of travel that you're taking to somewhere. So you feel like you need to do that, or you're going to have to do that for some reason, or a fire sign energy and why they can't go. A fire sign is defending the reason into why they can't go somewhere. Maybe this could be a situation where you want a fire sign energy to go. So that's why I said the appointments and things. You could be the one making the appointment, or they told you about an appointment, but all of a sudden that they can't go, or it's some type of trip or travel, or you're trying to go to a Masonic person to get help, and they're like, I can't go with you all of a sudden. That's why the 9 of Wands energy is your. Why can't you go anymore? 9 of Wands in your mentality. Why can't they go anymore? That's why I said crutching on a Capricorn. You're thinking you want to just invite a Capricorn energy out to something. You feel like if you hold a Capricorn close by, that they would help maintain something that you have going on, or they will help maintain some type of favoritism that you think you're losing by a Libra energy. If you stay close to a Capricorn, if you stay close to them. What's changing is the 7 of Wands energy here, but he or she's not going to go. So you keep trying to do something with fire sign energies, and they don't want to work with you, or they don't want to go, they don't want to whatever. But gave the offer, or they gave you the recommendation, and all of a sudden they don't want to go with you. They don't want to go with you for some reason. They don't want to go. They don't want to work with you. They don't want to go with you. That's why I said not want to do it anymore. I ain't talking about a group setting as well. Something's going on with a group setting, or you're facilitating a group, or you're being asked to work in a group in a workplace or a job, whatever, by a Libra, whatever. A Libra is like the top of the food chain for something that's going on here. So it could be like a supervisor, or boss, professor, whatever. A Libra is like at the top of the chain. That's why the magician is here. But proving self. So when I say magician here, you're trying to prove yourself. You're trying to prove yourself to a professor, to a teacher, whatever. These fire sign energies could be partners. The fire sign energies could be classmates, people that are hooked up to work in a group with you, but don't want to. They don't want to. Or you don't want to. Because some type of action some type of feeling that you have, whatever it is. And you're finding out that other people in the workplace or home or whatever, somebody likes Capricorn. Somebody is saying that somebody is more sane than you or something, or they don't have some type of, they're not competing, or they don't have a need to compete. And people that you're being hooked up to work with in a workplace or whatever the setting is, or in a family, they see something is going on with you, and they're talking about these things. That's why the 9-1 energy is here. But complaining to professor, complaining to job, that's something that you're doing, or somebody that was asked to work with you or asked to go on an appointment with you, whatever it is, they're complaining. Either they have a right to or they don't have a right to. It just depends on what is going on there. The resolution has the 7 of Swords energy. That's why I say you were dealing with a Libra. I get maintaining. You're trying to maintain something with a Libra. You know, that's what you're traveling for. You're trying to maintain, but fire sign won't go, or fire sign can't come, whatever it is. Like, you're trying to go meet up with a Libra, some air sign. You're trying to meet, or Aquarian, whatever, another Gemini, whatever. I feel like you're just dealing with a Libra. It could be an Aquarian as well. But, you know, they're both, an Aquarian and Libra are both a part of some type of construct, but you're trying to get a fire sign, possibly a water sign energy, to comply. You're trying to get a water sign and a fire sign energy to comply with you. And that's what you're complaining to a Libra about, or boss, whoever the boss, supervisor energy is. Could be a fire sign boss, fire sign partner. They're trying to get those elements to I always say complain. I mean, they are complaining about you, yes, or you are complaining, or it's a fire. You're trying to get people in a workplace or a job, whatever the setting is, trying to get them to comply with you. They don't want to work with you. They don't want to comply. But asking to change something as well. Someone is asking about changing, like moving away from you, or you're asking like someone to like change appointment dates so that they can go with you, or they date, whatever the situation. Somebody's trying. That's what the 7 of Swords energy is there, or you're making appointments to leave, or whatever it is. Someone may not want you to leave. Fire sign energies may not want you, or they do or they do not. Whatever it is, classmates, friends, housemates, whatever the reason is that you're doing. But that has something to do with a Libra liking a Capricorn, or has something to do with some type of sporadic behavior that you have in a workplace, in a family, and whatever the setting is, class. You know, you're thinking that you have some type of favoritism, but that's not the case. And you're overhearing something that someone is saying. So as a fire sign or a Libra, they both agree with something that has to happen with you as well. So either they agree with you leaving, whatever it is. They agree with you staying, leaving. They agree with you changing, not being able to be somewhere on a particular day because they don't like something that you have going on, or some type of behavior that you have. Whatever it is. Whatever. Libra betrayed. A Libra betrayed you somehow here for some reason. All right, let's see what the outcome is here. The Empress. But I'm pregnant. So maybe something wrong with being pregnant, or you're finding out that you're pregnant. You know what I mean? Or you're dealing with, or it's an Aries, something wrong with a fire sign. That's why I said fire sign energy. They're supposed to go with you. Aries is supposed to go with you somewhere. That's why the fire sign, I can't go energy, and I can't, whatever, Leo, Aries, they're supposed to go with you somewhere. And they're the reason into why you can't go somewhere anymore, or one of those elements could be pregnant. That's why you're trying to leave somewhere. You know what I mean? One of those elements could be pregnant, or you're pregnant, or you're just dealing with your mom. Maybe something's just going on with your mother, but I'm making up an excuse for. So that's why I said can't be here, and someone not whatever it is, you're trying to tell your boss. That's why 7 of Swords, or your professor. You're trying to tell someone that I need to be somewhere for my mom, but you're really trying to get away from some type of comparison or whatever in a workplace. You're trying to get away from that, and someone knows that you're doing that. Someone knows that you're doing, but something is made up about the story. So, my wife is about to give birth. My something's going on with my mom. I'm pregnant. Whatever the excuse is, or my girl is pregnant. Whatever the excuse is, but the reason to making up stories. The reason to why the Empress is here, you're making up stories. You're making, either you're doing that too in Aries, or Aries is doing that. Whatever. Somebody is making up stories to get away from you, or the reason to why you're making up stories is because you don't want to be compared to someone on a particular day or something, or you don't want someone to you don't want your boss to compare, your other friend, she did a better job, or you're doing it, whatever the situation, good job, bad job, whatever. You don't want to be compared or something. Something is extreme about that. Something is extreme, or you're taking a recommendation for an appointment, with the psychosis or the ADHD. And by Aries is the one that's supposed to go with you, or they're the ones, or Leo, they're the ones that are responsible for making that appointment. They're supposed to go with you somewhere, period. And all of a sudden they can't, or they don't want to. Who's gonna go on me now? With the Empress card, whatever you're trying to go and do. That's the reason why you can't be somewhere, but you're trying to make up appointments and randomness and things so that you could dodge some type of comparison that somebody's making with you with someone else somewhere. That's one part of it. We're just trying to get out of something, period. All right, Gemini, let me know how it resonates with you. Be well. Take care. Bye.